So today, for our very first Serve and Body Talks Tennis, we're going to welcome Vic Allen. What an amazing journey Vic's had from the park courts of Ashbourne to representing Great Britain as a junior, to playing at Wimbledon, to going to Florida State University, and in her freshman year becoming ITA All American doubles. An amazing accolade, one of only, I think, the second in second doubles partnership in FSU's history to get that accolade. An amazing achievement in the freshman year alongside Petra, Vic's partner. So let's welcome Vic. Well, hiya Vic, great to have you here.
Thanks, Rob. Good to be here.
Come on. I don't think we can start anywhere else but ITA All American in doubles. In your freshman year at university, I mean, for us over in the UK, there are thousands of tennis programs in the States. So to get ITA All American, what an honour. How did that feel?
It was actually quite bad. I didn't know what it was because I'm a freshman. You're sort of like, you have no idea about anything there. You learn as you go along. But I just got a message through from the coach, and she told me, and I couldn't believe it. Really, I was shocked because I know only like 10 pairs in doubles got it, and at the time we were ranked 11, so I was like, oh, we must have got in top 10. But I think because the ranking points didn't go on when we played our last match, and then we stopped because of the virus. But we won our last match, so I think because we won, we snuck inside top 10. So amazing. I think that's why we got it.
Amazing! What an achievement that is! Just incredible, and yeah, I mean, there's sort of, I guess, a real high of your tennis journey that goes way back to when. I mean, when did you first start playing tennis?
I think I was about 3.5. It's funny because now I'm in the States, and I actually started in the States on holiday in Florida, and then came back and I started at Ashbourne, and then just sort of as I got older, I progressed from there. I went to like David Lloyd Derby, and then Loughborough, Nottingham, and then I'm also like a member at Church Broad, and I have been for years. And then went off to the States.
Come on, so it's gone full circle back to Florida. But what about starting on the park courts of Ashbourne? How was that?
Yeah, that was amazing. Like with Jenny Bull and Chris Osborne running it, they really did a great job there. Like, it was just fun, like getting kids down. Like there was always so many kids. It was always rammed throughout the day. And they were just out there literally. I'm pretty sure it started at like 8 and finished at about 5 on like a Saturday. That's one of the classic days, but they did such a great job. Like just some park courts, like they're down on like the wreck, and they just put the nets up, and even if there was about 20 people on 2 courts, they managed to make it fun. And
it's so inspiring, isn't it, that they managed to do that on park courts, Chris and Jenny there, and also that the fun, the social element, it has to have that. Why are you going to play if it's not fun, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Like it really helped, like having all those kids. You just made loads of friends, and it made it like a fun sport, because obviously tennis is individual. It made it like almost team, and it wasn't like, it was competitive because that's the sport, but it was in a fun and enjoyable way.
Brilliant. Come on, and I guess performance-wise, you're having fun, but performance-wise, you must have been flying, because by the age of about 12, you were representing Great Britain. I mean, how did that come about, and what was that experience like at such a tender age?
I just it just been because I trained all the time. Like after Ashbourne, I went to David Lloyd, and then I was homeschooled, and I went to the academy at Loughborough when I was 10. So I was playing like every day. So you're going to improve like that. But I just loved it, and I was just really dedicated to it. So yeah, I think it was just hard work, and then LTA noticed me then, and they gave me the opportunity to do that, and it was such a great experience. Like, I think being exposed to if that's what you want to do, like being exposed to international stuff at like a young age is quite important, but it's also just a great experience, like all round. Like, you get to travel, and that's amazing.
And the life skills that you're learning, because I'm sure not all the matches you were winning back then, but if you can learn to lose, you get resilient. Such a quality in life. If you're playing in front of people under pressure for your country, you're learning how to present, which makes presenting's no problem, huh? Great life skills at such a young age.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny. I remember I was about 16 and I was going to a tournament on my own abroad, and some of my friends from school who didn't play tennis, they were like, "You're going alone?" And like, they never even thought about like flying on their own. And I was like, "Yeah." So you do learn a lot like that, and you learn about other cultures, and then you make friends like all around the world. So it's just so great. Like, I've got people in Australia and like South Africa and Europe. It's just so nice to have that.
Tennis family. Come on. It must be around, I guess it must have been about 12. I remember first meeting you when I was presenting the Derbyshire Tennis Awards, and Andrew Jarrett, the former Wimbledon referee, Davis Cup player, was doing a speech, and he singled you out because I think you might have been the youngest of the audience that year. And I remember then, how focused you were on your tennis. But from a county point of view, we have the Derbyshire flag behind us because Stanley's under 9s or under 10s was the last county cup team to play. So we've still got the Derbyshire flag. Has county tennis been important to you through the journey?
Yeah, definitely, because Derbyshire in general has supported me. Like, even now, they're right behind me. So it really has been important with county cup, county closed. Always loved that. Just like you find teammates. Like, it's funny because now I'm in the States, I'm back in a team, and it's basically county cup all year round, and that's just brilliant because everyone that plays county cup I know loves it, and it is just like this amazing experience and like family that you have when you play for Derbyshire.
Yeah, come on. I know, like, when I've never played for Derbyshire seniors. I played Derbyshire juniors, but I've supported Derbyshire seniors, when they like won Division 1 County Week. And I've watched so many sporting events, from World Cups to Ryder Cups, all sorts of sporting events. But the most nervous I have ever been was watching Derbyshire in Division 1 when they were so close to winning that County Week championship. Oh, amazing. Come on. Now, I guess, when you've gone through that period where you're representing Derbyshire, you're representing your country, but in those teenage years when a lot of people drop out of tennis, but your appetite seems to have grown and grown and grown, and why do you think that is?
I think I just love the sport. Like, even now, I love it. Like, I think I love it more. Like, this past year has just been amazing because I've had like new things as well. But I think it's just being in the right environment, so it's fun. Like, yes, it's always going to be competitive, but it gives you goals in life. But it's so enjoyable to do. Like you get to travel, meet people. Like, tennis is pretty much an outdoor sport, so you get the sun most of the time, and it's just like, it's healthy as well. So yeah. I think that's why I love it so much.
Come on. And before we get on to your American experience, Junior Wimbledon, you played at Junior Wimbledon. How was that experience? What do you remember about that?
Yeah, I played in 2018 and 2019, and it was really just amazing. Like, you see it on TV, and then actually being there and playing on those courts, like, it's such a privilege. I'd do it every day if I could. But yeah, just being around the pros, being in the buildings, and then I remember walking through the tunnel to one of my matches, and like, you always hear about the tunnel, don't you? And they take the juniors down there as well, because we're usually on the back courts, and they took us through the tunnel. I was like, wow, and like you genuinely wouldn't believe how long it is. Like it takes about 5-10 minutes to walk through it.
Wow.
But like you just think like, oh, how many people have how many like Rogers probably walked down this, Rafa, Andy, and you're just like, wow, it's almost overwhelming.
Brilliant. Come on, and I guess at that point, you're top 100 in the world, ITF rankings under 18. I'm guessing you've got quite a few options tennis-wise. How did you end up choosing to go to an American university, and why did you choose Florida State?
I think I got to about 65 in juniors, and then I actually got to about 650 in the WTA rankings as well. So there was the option to just go pro and skip the college route. But I thought you never know what's going to happen. Like, what if you get injured, or what if something doesn't quite happen? And then I thought if I go to FSU, then I'll get a degree while still improving and playing tennis and like really enjoying it and just gaining more experience. And I'm really pleased with that decision. Like, I think it was the best thing I could have made personally. But FSU, I've spoken to a few unis, but I really liked their coach. I really loved the program, and I went on a visit there, and I really just fell in love with the campus. Like, people said to me that, when you go, like, if you'll know when it's the right place. And I was like, but how? And then you get there, and then you just get this feeling. Like, I literally was like, wow, that's what they're talking about. And I got it there and didn't get it anywhere else. So
amazing. And I guess Florida State, what a year you've had. We've been following the results, actually, the kids and Becky and I, and giving it some come on Knowles. And I remember there was one match, before we get on to sort of general experiences, there was one match where didn't you save 6 match points?
Yeah, I think it was actually the last match I played before we came back because of the virus. We were playing Virginia away, and it was we were playing on. It's quite a long story, but I'm sorry. But it's we were playing. I usually play 5, but I swapped round and played number 4 this time. And then we were playing doubles. And during the doubles, one of the players in the number 2 pair rolled her ankle and had to retire. And then luckily, number 1 and number 3 doubles, I was number 1, and then our seniors were number 3 doubles. We both won, so we got the doubles point, so we were 1-0 up. And then, but unfortunately, the girl that rolled her ankle was our number 2, and so everyone behind her got bumped up. So I ended up playing at number 3 when I'd previously been playing 5, and it ended up being 3-3. And I was last match on, and then it was a settle. I was 6-5, 40 love down, and in the States they play sudden death juice.
Oh no!
Somehow won that game, and then it went to like 5-5, and then I held serve and broke her in the next game to win, and then we won 4-3 in overall. It was, yeah,
just amazing. I've seen like the pictures, the celebration, that euphoria. That must have been as good as anything in tennis, huh?
Yeah, I've honestly never experienced anything like that out there, like celebration wise, because you're always playing for yourself, but as a team, you just feel it all together. So if you win, your team wins. If someone else on your team wins, you win. So it's just amazing. Like, you're always just hoping that everyone gets the job done. But yeah, it was, when we won that, I was like, I couldn't believe we won. I like looked at the scoreboard and I was like, 4-3 us.
And we've all had those matches where we haven't converted the match points, but that is just the roller coaster of tennis. That's the high, isn't it? That's the high.
Yeah, it is.
Brilliant. And I mean, Florida State had an amazing season. I think they got up to number 2. Was it number 2 rank in the country? Just amazing. your doubles partner, an Australian, Petra Hall. You guys, I mean, did you guys just hit it off straight away?
Yeah, it's really good. Like, I think one of the reasons as a team we're actually doing so well is because we all get on. Like, there's no problems, which especially in a bunch of girls you don't know. But no, like we all are really close. We do everything together. So I genuinely could play with anyone on that team, and we'd do really well, because I think with doubles, like, you've got to have a good bond to play well. So we definitely have a good bond, like me and Pep. So I think that's one of the reasons we do well. Like, we know what each other's gonna hit. We know which shot she's gonna hit and where she's gonna move to. So that definitely helps.
And that's another county week thing, isn't it? The fact that you've played so much county week, played so much doubles. So much in tennis is singles, but that doubles experience, and when you're posting a 4-3 like that, the doubles matter, don't they?
Yeah, it's actually crucial. Like, in the States, the doubles point, it's weird that you usually play singles and then doubles after in a normal tournament, but here you play like your doubles and then after you go on to your singles. So if you lose the doubles, you're already starting 1-0 down, and that means you've got to win 4 out of 6 singles. So it's really crucial. Like, our coach makes us practice a lot of doubles, which I'm actually pretty grateful for.
Yeah, come on. You got Sasha Hill from Kent on the team. Is it good to have another Brit?
It is, because, you know, like, obviously we are quite a way away from home, and you move out there with no one else. So it is nice to have another person who understands what you're going through, like with the culture and time difference and everything. So it has been really good to have her there, and we're really close friends now.
Come on. And what British things have you missed the most when you're over in America?
I mean, it's got to be like roast dinner, hasn't it, or something like that. But yeah, like, obviously I've missed my family as well. I don't see them. I came before in like the fall semester. I saw them obviously in August, and then I didn't come back till December. So it's quite a while. It's like 3-4 months before you see them. And then
a long time.
A normal, like, January till May, it's like normally we don't come back till end of May, so it's like 5 months. So it is like a lot of the time that you're away from them and like home comforts, but it becomes your home out there really as well. So
I remember I went to American University for 1 year, and I was playing football and tennis, and when I came back I remember thinking the same things, having missed my family, but fish and chips and mushy peas was what I wanted. I was so like, yes, come on.
Yeah, I think that's the one. It's been tough though. I haven't been able to get any fish and chips since I've been back because of lockdown. Everything's been closed, but maybe when we open up, I'll grab one.
Fingers crossed. Come on, and how about away from tennis at university? What's the experience like of being an American university student?
Oh, it's actually amazing. Like, I've met so many people out there. I lived in the dorms this year, and I was roomed with random people, but they were also student athletes, and they're beach volleyball players, and they're honestly like the nicest people. And we actually all decided to live together again next year, but off campus. So I've made like friends for life there. And it's nice to meet people from like other sports. So I'm great friends with the whole beach volleyball team now because of my roommates, and then I know that like the swimmers, like there's track athletes, golf. So
it is an amazing sporting environment, isn't it? University sport, and I know more and more Derbyshire players are either doing it or looking to do it, and yeah, what an incredible experience it can be.
Yeah.
So I know it's a long time in the future. You've got an amazing few years to come once lockdown's over. But any ambitions for post-university? Any thoughts?
Yeah, like, I definitely want to try the pro route. I mean, it is a long way. You don't know what's going to happen, but I'll definitely come out and like play like pro tournaments. I was planning on doing that during the summer, but obviously things changed because of the virus. But hopefully next summer there'll be, you know, more tournaments so I can come back and play them. But definitely after I'll look to just go on the circuit, I think.
Come on. Well, we can't wait to follow your progress there. Someone like, you know, Judy Murray, such an inspirational role model. She's spoken a lot about the need for more female players, more girls to play. Any thoughts? How can we get more girls playing tennis?
I think unfortunately there's just not enough like exposure to like female athletes. Like you see all the time that the male athletes on TV and in the media and stuff, but I don't see as many like female athletes. So even if it wasn't tennis, like just generally in sport, there isn't enough, I personally think. So it's just making it seem more normal to them that girls can be athletic and that they play sport, even for a living. I personally think that would be like a good start, but it's just maybe also showing them that doesn't have to be like competitive.
Yeah, let's certainly hope that more and more, you know, female sport is on television and in the media and all that kind of thing. Schools, something I'm really passionate about, getting into schools, and hopefully that'll have an impact on getting more and more girls and boys playing in our area. What should I tell the pupils? What should I tell the teachers about why is tennis great? How would you sum it up in a couple of sentences?
Oh, I think tennis is great because it keeps you healthy. It helps you make friends. It's a new skill that helps you in life, as well as like your fitness, and it's just good fun, really. I think that's the bit you're just gonna say. If it's fun, they'll love it. Come on,
I will do my best. Vic, it's been brilliant to chat. Thanks so much for your time. We're going to end every interview we do with a joke. I lined you up for this one. Have you got a suitable joke you can fire at us?
Yeah. All right. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
Interrupting cow. Music to my ears, Vic. That very good. Come on. It's good because I'm actually getting back to. I'm painting a cowshed, so it's nice to have a moo type joke to finish on, because that's what I'll be getting back to. But buddy, thank you so much for your time. Amazing journey you've been on, and no doubt it's going to continue to be an amazing journey when that can. I know everyone in Derbyshire tennis will look forward to watching that journey as it continues. But thank you so much for your time. It's very much appreciated.
Yeah, thanks, Rob. I really appreciate it too.